My name is Sydney Lelit, a freshman here at LVC, and I'll be discussing fighting invisibility. When I hear fighting invisibility, I think about the times when somebody goes to an event or just anything, a seminar, and they sit there, but nobody acknowledges them. They're just there, and they feel like they're not there. You can even start doubting yourself, like, am I really here? Because nobody's really acknowledging, nobody's seeing you, and nobody's trying to communicate with you. That's the whole reason for fighting invisibility. I mostly feel that when I go to Saturday, Sunday events that they hold in tents, or I get to some classes, but nobody really acknowledges you. It's like you're not there, they don't see you. And the worst thing is that you know nobody, so you can't really go and talk to somebody. So you just end up sitting there alone, like pretending that you're so busy with your phone when you know you're not. You don't, the screen is even off, but you're still busy with nothing because you have to pretend that you're okay with people not talking to you, you're okay with sitting there alone and just participating by yourself. People are scared to communicate to others, and maybe they think that when they talk to somebody, they'll think they're awkward or weird, but they don't really try. I'd say they don't really try to meet new people. They get a group and they stick to it. They don't try to venture outside and talk to others. And the worst thing is that it's not really just a minority thing. It's everybody, because nobody tries to talk to the other people. Nobody tries to get to know them, and that's something I've not seen in my country, but I've seen it in the US. In my country, it's all about it. Our life is communal. So if I go to a new school, if I go to high school and I'm new there, and we all don't know each other because we come from all parts of the country. We don't have a specific high school that people have to go to like America. We come from everywhere, every place in Africa and in Kenya, not Africa, in Kenya, and we meet in that one place. And you have to start talking to people. So when we're all there and we get used to each other, and somebody new just comes in, we can't expect them to come talk to the 10 of us who know each other. We have to go to them and make them feel comfortable. And that's one thing I never got when I was in my high school, when I came here. And it's surprising how Americans expect you to talk to them, but they don't try to talk to you. It's up to the people who were there to make the people who just came in feel comfortable. And that's one thing I appreciate about my country, is that we try to make people feel comfortable. You make them feel comfortable until they find people that they click with. And that's when they find their own friends. But here people really don't give you that chance. They don't talk to you. So you're left there to fend for yourself. And most people, like, I did get friends in high school. I had to go talk to people, and I did, and I met some really nice people, but some of my friends don't have that luxury. A friend of mine came from Congo, but nobody really talked to them. They came here before me and nobody really talked to them, and they'd just be there by themselves. And I know they felt really bad, because everybody feels that way. When you go to the cafeteria and nobody's sitting with you and you're just there, you might pretend that you have your headphones on, but everybody knows you don't feel good about that, because it's something everybody experiences. So it's one thing about America I don't understand. I think it's all about communication, because when you try to know people, when you talk to somebody, that's the only way you can know them. And I know that in LVC, we're all new here. I'm talking about the freshmen. We're all new, but then most people think that when I come and talk to you, I'm not really trying to be awkward. I'm trying to find somebody who I can click with. And it's not really an easy thing when nobody's really giving you a chance. It's not an easy thing when everybody overlooks you, doesn't really acknowledge you. They see you, but it's like you're not there. And that's why I think it's all about trying to communicate with others, because not everybody is comfortable. Not everybody is comfortable talking to other people. And I feel like if you have a group that, your group of friends, it's not really a bad thing to venture outside, to try and find new people, because you don't know who you meet. It's a thing. You might be passing by somebody who you will really click with, because you don't know them, and you'll never really know them until you talk to them. One thing I think America might benefit from, if they were to take something from Kenya, it's obviously the communal life. Because I can live in a neighborhood and not know anybody. Like I know nobody. And okay, so that's not the case, but I don't even know my neighbor. But in Kenya, we know everybody. Okay, we know everybody. Yes, we do. We know everybody who lives around us. And we know when they have problems, and we know if we can help them. It's because we try to be communal. We're there to help them. We don't really want somebody to feel like they don't belong there. And I'm not gonna say that it's always perfect, because it's not. But then sitting there and thinking that it's none of your business, sitting there and just continuing with their life and overlooking what other people might be going through, it's not always the best thing. And I feel like that's where I'm not gonna say America fails, but that's where America fails. And I think that's one thing they need to change. I have my roommates and I talk to them and they're really friendly. So they are my friend group. And when I mostly go to the cafeteria to eat lunch with them, and I see somebody on a table alone with their headphones in. And I know I've been there, I've done that. Because when I came to an American school before I really knew people, after my mentor left, I had to get this new friend group. And I know what it feels like to get into a place and just realize that you don't belong there. And nobody's really trying to help you fit in. And you're just there by yourself. And you have to get something to pretend that you're busy so people don't think that you're hurt or you're feeling bad that they're not talking to you. And it's obviously something everybody goes through. And I don't know how people can overlook that. And the worst thing is that you can't really go. I try to talk to people, but then I don't really want to come out as weird. And I know that's something everybody's scared of, that you might go talk to somebody, maybe they don't want to be talked to, and you might come out as weird. I think that's a fear we need to get over, coming out as weird. But I'm talking to you for my own comfort, because I don't like it when people are alone. I think it's really nice. It's really nice when somebody acknowledges you. And you know that somebody saw you. Even if they talk to you for like a minute, but you know they saw you. They said hi to you. Just, I don't know, acknowledging somebody it also feels good to me. So it's for my own comfort too, because I can't stand that. So it's for them, so that they know that even though nobody might be paying attention to them, there is somebody who's paying attention. But it's also for me, for my own peace of mind. So I'm not really trying to come out as weird. I'm just trying to make people feel comfortable. Maybe it doesn't work sometimes, but I'm trying, and that's the best part of it. It's better than not doing anything. You're not invisible. There is somebody, but there is somebody who's always watching. Some of us who don't talk, what we do is observe, and we notice. And maybe one time, like one of us I'm gonna get some guts. Should I say guts? I'm gonna get guts to come talk to you, because it takes time for me, because I'm not really from here. So I feel like I don't want to invade American people's privacy. And I don't know how exactly America is. I don't know if they'll find me weird, but I might get the guts to come talk to you because I really like making people feel comfortable. So the thing is, they're not really invisible. Somebody notices them. And I don't think they should feel that way. And also for them, they should go out and look for somebody because they'll find somebody who they're gonna click with. And it's gonna surprise them. Because once you get that one person, it's really nice. Feels really good. Getting a friend feels really good. Not just a group of people. I'm talking about a friend. Feels really nice. And I think that's something everybody deserves to experience. My name is Sydney Lelit. I'm a freshman, and my topic was about fighting invisibility. Thanks to everybody who listened to me, everybody who's gonna tune into this. I think it's gonna be really helpful. And and to all those who feel invisible, you're not really invisible. There's somebody who always notices it, and maybe they'll come talk to you. And if you notice somebody who also, because you'll know when somebody's not feels like they don't belong. It's a good thing to try talking to them, and that's all that matters.